What up, Rec-Techers? It's Friday. You know what time it is. It's time for the most electrifying, exhilarating talk show, cooking show on the net. It's time for Funday Friday.
It's like a demo podcast.
Yeah.
It's like a podcast demo.
Yeah.
But we don't have microphones standing up on the table.
We got them
and
hooked to our
around
buttons, yeah.
and we converse and stuff.
And we got a live studio audience.
You know, we were doing this before it was popular.
Way before. We made this popular.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised Food Network hasn't called us yet.
Yeah, they've called us a couple times. We just didn't pick up.
That's true. We've been busy. We've been real busy.
But what's up, everybody? You made it. It's Friday. We're here. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of you are headed home right now. A lot of you are probably eating lunch.
Yeah.
We thank you for joining us. This is Funday Friday, our live cooking demo that we do every Friday here live on Facebook as well as YouTube. Shout out to all of our YouTubers out there. We love y'all. We thank y'all. Make sure you subscribe to that Rec-Tech YouTube page. Chef John's got a YouTube page.
Chef John's got a YouTube page.
I've got a YouTube page. Look for it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about Chef Greg. He's also got a YouTube page as well.
Got some good stuff on there too.
Shoot ya.
But guys, before we go any further, we're gonna need you to smash that share button. We'll give you 3 seconds to do it. 3, 2, 1, smash it! Share this all over the internet.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
We got the big game coming up.
Big game.
Super Bowl. I'm gonna say it as many times as I can. Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
Wow,
ain't nobody gonna touch me.
Okay, he's going crazy. Yeah, but it's going on. It's right around the corner. So we're gonna get you guys prepared for the big game. Now we're doing dishes inspired by the teams, I think.
Right. It's kind of versus.
Yeah, versus. We're doing another versus.
Not really.
Because you lost the last time.
No, not really. We didn't really have any real judges.
Yeah, well, the people,
I count.
The people
if you were to
talked.
count the answers, it would have fallen in my favor.
Would it have?
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
No doubt.
Sure, but go back and count that.
I counted
them. But needless to say, this week's all about. For me, I'm going to be doing some Philly cheesesteaks for them.
Representing
them Eagles.
The Eagles, that's
Which
right.
I'm a little sore about, but whatever. It's okay.
Right. Yeah. And I've been cooking all day. I've been cooking literally all day to do my sandwich.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some brisket burnt-in sandwiches, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you smash that share button. Make sure you share this all over the internet. Let us know where you watch it from in the comment section down below.
That's right.
But again, we're here to entertain you. If you have any questions, please put them down there so we can get to them and answer them and be as interactive with you guys as possible.
That's right. Don't forget, we are going to be giving something away a little bit later, so you want to stay tuned to the end of the show so you don't miss out.
And I'm going to go ahead and announce the winner.
Okay, you're going to do that
Let's
now?
keep them on here.
All right, let's do it.
So we spun the wheel of Rec-Tech. It landed on some Rec-Tech sunglasses.
Yes.
All we did was ask that you put a question in the comment section, like the video and share it. And the winner of last week is going to be Mr. Vince Akers.
Hey, Vince, congratulations.
Shout out, Vince. And he asked the best way to cook meatballs.
Ooh, that's a great question. All right, I'll let you answer, and I probably got my own answer too.
Yeah, check out rectech.com. Then we've got like 3 or 4 meatball recipes
exactly
on there.
what I was
Try
gonna say.
all of them,
That's what I was gonna
and then
say.
let us know what your favorite is, Vince.
Yeah, for sure.
But make sure you DM the Rec-Tech Facebook page so we can confirm that it is in fact you, Mr. Vince Akers, and we'll get those sunglasses headed your way. And you can add stuff to that order if you want to.
Yeah.
Right now we've got up to $500 off of grills and bundles. We've also got 25% off of those icer coolers. That's right. If you're looking for a reliable all the other hard coolers out there, make sure you go and check those out at rectech.com. Cheaper in price.
Less expensive.
Less expensive. Not cheaper in quality, Chef John.
Exactly. All right.
Big, thick walls in that thing.
So, brisket burnt ends.
Wow,
Jay.
I guess I need to go ahead and start because you don't have much to do.
I don't have a lot to do.
But we're going to start with the brisket, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
Now, again, we're cooking burnt ends. So we are going to utilize what is called the point of the brisket, all right? So, John, keep them entertained while I take this cryovac off.
No. So this is absolutely delicious. Guys, put in the comment section what you guys are going to be cooking for game day. Maybe you'll inspire us. We'll end up cooking something that you guys put in that comment section. But I'm really excited about these brisket burgers. You've been working on them all day.
All day. Now, it does take a little while.
They smell absolutely delicious. So
you can't just make them within an hour. These are going to take, 4 to 5, possibly even 6 hours. We're going to do them hot and fast.
Yeah.
This time, you guys can do them low and slow while you're cooking the. Get out of here!
Okay,
I don't need your help.
Just trying to help.
I don't need your help. But these are easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Again, we're not going to be cooking the flat of this bad boy. Okay, we got a whole Packer brisket from shout out Sam's. This is a nice prime brisket.
Yeah.
Surprising. There were only 2 left, and they were both prime.
I love it.
So you can see right here, we've got our flat muscle. Okay, the grain is running in this direction. And you can see our point muscle right here, which lays right up underneath it, okay? That's what the muscle that we're gonna isolate and we're gonna cook, okay? So let me try to make quick work of this. I'm going to try as hard as possible, Chef John.
Yeah, but this takes a little bit of skill, and you've done this several times, so you should be.
That's right.
You're a
So
pro.
what we're going to do is we're going to follow this natural vein that this beautiful brisket has to separate our flat from our point. Now, when we're doing competition brisket, and now let me back up.
Back it up.
We're doing backyard brisket right now. I'm going to season this bad boy up. Well, excuse me. I'll just take off a little bit of this fat right here. I'm going to take off and make sure that there's about a 1/4 inch of fat on the bottom. I'm going to season this at 250 degrees, and I'm going to go until this bad boy is probe tender, probably about 8 to 10 hours. Okay, that's how I would cook it. Some folks will separate this competition style. They'll separate the point from the flat. Okay, today we are just going to put the flat back in the fridge, and we're only going to cook the point today. Okay. Now you can see on the bottom side we've got a lot of fat to deal with, so let me try to make, again, kind of quick work of this so we don't lose a lot of people. But let me know, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever cooked a brisket before? Put it in the comment section down below. We'd love to know.
I don't think you're going to lose anybody. This is what they want to know. This is the stuff that they want to learn.
But check out the comment section, John. See if we have any good questions or anything like that. Hey, you're just loving it. Is that what they're doing?
But definitely some of that white hard fat, Jody, isn't going to render down. That's why you're taking it off. You're also making more surface area for smoke to penetrate, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're gonna isolate this point meat. Okay? Yeah, I can hear myself. That's great.
I turned it down. At least they can hear us. They can see us. All right.
Right.
We got people out here already, Jody. Michael Johnson says, where do you get your knives sharpened at?
We sharpen them ourselves. And again, you can show them your
little steel
that we use sometimes.
This handy dandy. You can pick these up at Amazon, Walmart. Your local hardware store will have one of these.
Heck, we may even start selling some Rectech ones. You never know.
For sure.
All right. And please forgive me, everybody. You know, this does take a hot minute.
No, they're loving it.
They're just loving it.
They're
That's
loving
right.
it
That's
out
right,
here.
Chef John.
They said nobody is leaving. Dan said nobody's leaving. We're catching you live on the BBQ feed at 2 Jody. They're loving it. Les Burles is out here. Shout out to all you guys watching. Thank you guys so much.
Les Burles getting ready to celebrate Mardi Gras.
Jody, while you're doing that, I'm just going to send out some random questions to you, okay?
Perfect.
So what's the best pellets for smoking fish?
Oh, the best pellets for smoking fish. So it just depends. Do you want, that fish to have a nice smoke flavor? If you do, you want to stay away from those fruit woods.
Right.
You want to go more towards that ultimate blend, which
Yes,
is
sir.
oak and hickory, or that straight mesquite. That'll put some delicious smoke there on you.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a lighter, sweeter, fruitier flavor, I would definitely go with that apple or cherry, when you're cooking your salmons.
I love it.
Or anything like that. Oh, yeah.
So, Jody, they ask, who is this asking? Merle Rose Young is asking, can you save all the trimmings to make sausage with, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's what we do about 7 times out of 10, right, Chef John?
Yeah, for sure.
We don't do it every time, but we do it. All right, so I went ahead. So we have got
There you go.
our points separated. Okay, we're not going to discard this. This is going back in the cooler. I'm actually going to do a video on just cooking the flat. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got that video coming out. A lot of folks out there can only get the flat, Chef John.
Yeah.
They can't even get the point. So we're going to teach them how to keep moisture
That's right.
in that flat. A lot of folks having issues cooking the flat by itself. But we'll show you via video how you guys can knock it out of the park.
Jody, we got 41 people watching right now on YouTube.
Oh, sweet.
Shout out to all of those guys
And gals,
and gals.
get that steel with that one.
Let's see if we get a good question right here. We got some people on vacation that are watching.
Y'all have a drink for us?
Casey's the best barbecue in the nation, they said. John Martinez asked, what is the best way to smoke tri-tip?
Oh man, that's a really good question as well. I was looking for tri-tip at Walmart the other day. A lot of times you can find it at Walmart around here, but it just wasn't available. I'm a huge fan of reverse searing. My tri-tip, smoking it first and then finishing off with a good sear. So I'll go, about 225 on any grill. Go until it reaches about an internal of 100 or 110. I'll take it off. I'll get that grill screaming hot.
There you go.
Okay, with a cast iron skillet or that sear kit. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sear it off at the end, and we're good to go.
Judy, there's one more good one here since you're doing some work on that right there. How do you tell the direction of the grain?
So the direction of the grain is super easy. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the grain is rolling in this direction, and we're just looking at those valleys. We're just looking at those striations of meat, and the direction that it is going in, that is the direction of the grain, okay? So we've got some delicious, beautiful, gorgeous, trimmed up point meat right here. Now, we just got to get it seasoned up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I love using that Ben's heifer dust. Anytime I'm cooking any kind of brisket, Chef John.
Yes, sir.
Salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika. Keep it simple, stupid, okay? And again, we created the most amount of surface area. We got most of all of that fat off of there. And the reason why we wanted to create the most amount of surface area is so it can take on most amount of seasoning as well as smoke. All right, we're going on. The 1250 right behind me, 250 degrees. It'll take about we need to do this hot and fast. It ain't gonna be 250.
Yeah.
So I'm 325 for a couple hours till it gets good and beautiful. Now, when we say beautiful, Chef John, what does that mean?
It means that it looks like it's ready to be eaten.
Absolutely.
The bark has been set. It's golden brown mahogany. That's the color you're looking for.
Absolutely. That beautiful red mahogany
Yeah.
is what we'll look for. Once it reaches that beautiful red mahogany color, we'll wrap that bad boy in double layer of foil. Okay, we'll let it go back on the grill. I usually like to take it off at about 200 degrees, let it rest.
Perfect temperature.
Once it rests, I then cut it up into cubes. We'll put it in some delicious Harry's Secret Sweet Sauce.
That
Man,
stuff
guys,
is awesome.
you guys have got to check this out at rectech.com, recteq.com. Put it in a pan, which I've already got in here.
Okay.
Check it out, Sherpa. We've already got a pan of that cubed up point meat right there, and our burnt ends are ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take it away, Chef John.
All right, so we're gonna bust in on this traditional Philly cheesesteak. So what I got, some onions, some peppers, and a delicious ribeye. Look at that right there. So we're just gonna cut these up. Now when you're cutting up your onions and peppers, you wanna make sure that they are consistent. You want them all to kind of be the same width.
Now, why is that?
So that they cook evenly, and you don't have some peppers that are cooked perfectly and some that are real hard.
Okay, very good point, Chef John.
That's never good. All right, so we're gonna cut up a couple of peppers. We're gonna take a couple onions, cut these up. Couldn't be any easier.
Now, the Philly cheesesteak traditionally says has peppers and onions.
I think traditionally it doesn't have
Doesn't have
peppers.
anything,
I think
right?
it's just the meat and the bread, depending on where you get it. This is like
But you're
our take.
rectechifying
Yeah,
it.
this is our take on the classic.
Now, I'll even throw some mushrooms in that bad boy.
Oh, that's really good.
Watch out, because those mushrooms, man, gives that great umami.
Oh,
also
buddy.
mixes with the meat and the other veggies.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So good.
Absolutely. What kind of pellets are you going to be using today?
I'm using the RecTech Ultimate Bone Pellets. I love them. It's the perfect blend of red oak, white oak, and hickory. Gets you to those really high temperatures, which we're going to need because we're going to be searing off all of that ribeye.
And you're going to be in and out of this grill, too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you know
got
the
that-
temperature's going to be dropping.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and add our peppers and onion to our big stainless steel bowl.
Yum.
If you guys don't have a big stainless steel bowl, then definitely pick yourself one up. And this is what you use it for, all this kind of stuff, right? Sorry, shirt. All right, so we're gonna get that in there.
All right, we need you guys to smash that share button. We'll give you 3 seconds to do it. That's all it takes.
That's
3,
it.
2, 1.
Smash it! That's right, let's get some other people on here. Share. It's all about sharing is caring, right?
Yeah, y'all leave your comments and your questions down below. We love talking with you. Let us know where you're watching from, okay?
A little bit of olive oil in there.
Okay.
And we're just gonna use that as a binder, so we're just gonna toss it around, making sure that olive oil coats everything really nice. And then we're gonna hit it with some of that Chef Greg's 4-letter rub. Absolutely delicious. A little chef tip, guys, if you have not tried this on popcorn, give it a try on popcorn. You won't be disappointed.
God, I love it on popcorn.
Yeah, it's so good. And then we're gonna hit it with some of that Colton's freaking Greek. Shout out to you, Colton Carnes. Hope you're doing well, buddy. The stuff is delicious, herbaceous, and I put it on a lot of my vegetables. Right, so now we're just gonna toss this up.
Today, somebody asked us what knives we're using. We're using the Victorinox brand. Shout out Victorinox. Shout out our good buddy Matt Miller for sending us those.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. So now we're gonna go ahead and throw this in, and now we're gonna take this up another flavor profile level. Most of the time you would just saute these in a hot skillet. We're gonna actually smoke these peppers and onions. So we have the 1250 set at 250 degrees.
Yes, sir.
And I've already been smoking some for about an hour. And this is what they're going to look like.
Man, these things smell absolutely amazing. Get on in there, Sherpa.
Get on in there, Sherpa.
You don't have to saute these bad boys.
Nope.
You just get that beautiful, delicious smoke put on them.
Sure enough. So we're just going to go ahead and pull these bad boys off.
Another great reason to use that stick-resistant mesh cooking mat available at rectech.com.
Super easy, guys. Come straight off. I got a little sheet pan over here. We're just going to dump them straight on our little sheet pan, right? Excellent. Let these things do their thing. We're going to set them to the side, keep them warm right up here on top. Okay, Jody.
Holy smokes.
Perfect, right? So next up, we need to go ahead and trim up some of our beef. Now, you can find this stuff pre-trimmed.
That's the best way to get it, baby.
It really is the best way to get it.
Or ask your butcher to do it.
Yeah.
They'll shoot it through that machine.
And the slice is so thin, paper thin. Yeah, it's
super
really
consistent as well.
Yeah,
That's what you really got to look out for these, right?
That is exactly. I took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry, buddy.
But yeah, so super consistent. So if you don't, though, this is what you're going to want to do. So you're going to want to make sure that we got a plain ribeye. This is going to be fine. You're going to want to cut it against the grain.
Woo! Yeah.
Right, so we can see the grain kind of running like this. Right, so we're going to cut it like that. But I'm going to take my knife. I'm going to make sure it's super sharp. Run it across this honing steel a couple times.
Honing steel.
I've done this once or twice. Be careful though. You don't want to cut your finger. It happens. All right, now we're just going to take it and we're just going to slice this thing up real thin.
Man, I love that disposable cutting board. It makes cleanup so much easier.
So much easier.
Check those out at rectech.com. We've also got different sizes of the Teflon drip liner, so make sure you go to rectech.com right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you take advantage of those sales going on.
That's right. Sherpa loves these disposable cutting boards. He said it's made his life so much easier. Jody.
That's just what we need to do, is make Sherpa's life easier.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yep.
Stressful life, guy. Poor guy.
You got that nice and thin.
Nice
I like
and
it.
thin, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put it in our big stainless steel bowl.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and hit it with a little bit of oil.
A little bit of Earl.
A little bit of Earl. And I'm using olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil, vegetable oil. All of those are acceptable.
Nice.
And then we're going to hit it with some of that Ben's heifer dust.
Shout out,
Often
boss
imitated, never duplicated. It's perfect for any of your beef projects.
That salt, pepper, garlic.
Right, and we're just going to massage this in.
Hey, we're going to go this weekend, big guy, to the Monster Truck Show.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming to the James Brown Arena Friday, I believe this Saturday as
Woo!
well.
That's
Shout out
gonna
to
be
everybody
fun.
going. If you see me at the Monster Truck Show, make sure you say what's up. Me, John Dillon, Max, and Becky will all be there with our earmuffs on.
I love it. Your boys must have been really good this week to get to go to the Monster Truck Show.
Oh my God, shout out. I hope Miss Blakey's watching. John Dillon didn't get in trouble at all this month.
Yeah, this month.
This month.
I'm proud of my little guy.
The first, second, today's the third, right? We'll
Yeah.
see, because he doesn't get to watch TV this weekend if he was bad today.
Come on, John Dillon.
I'm telling you, he was bad every day in January, and he wasn't even there half the time. I'm getting fired up about it. John Dillon, if you ever see this in the future, you were bad in January, son.
He said
Shout out Miss Blakey for putting up with him. I love you, Miss Blakey.
He said it was all that candy he had for Christmas, Dad. All that candy was still inside of him.
I don't know. Shout out to all the parents out there dealing with their kids in school, being a little bit bad. Because I know they're bad for me, but I hate when they're bad for other people.
Right, I heard that. All right, Sherp, come on over here. I've got the bullseye set to 500 degrees, and I went ahead and put a sear kit in it. This one right here.
You guys can win that Bullseye X. We're going to spin that wheel of Rectech, and
That's right.
it may land on that that Bullseye X. Here, let me scrape that bad boy.
Here we go. So we put this, we put the sear kit on there, flat side up. We put it on when we turn the grill on, so we know that it's nice and hot. So we're just going to go ahead and add a little bit of this.
Wow. You guys smash that share button. Love that sear kit. Pick it up, rectech.com. 20 minutes. Loving it.
Doesn't that look good?
Shout out to all those folks watching. Sorry we started a little late today. Had a little meeting. You know, just trying to communicate with the team.
That's right. Keep the team up to date.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. All right, Jody, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these peppers now and these onions. We're just going to lay these bad boys right down.
Now those bad boys are already cooked.
Already smoked out.
They've got smoked. They got that delicious flavor put on them.
Yeah, they're smoked out for sure. And then we'll let this do this thing. We're going to check it in a couple minutes, toss all this together. And it's going to be, what? Absolutely delicious. That's right.
They're just loving it, John. All right. So again, the big game's coming up.
Yes.
You're representing Philadelphia. I've got Casey over here.
Yeah.
I've got the burnt-end sandwiches. My take on the burnt-end sandwiches. You got your take on the Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah, I made it better because Philadelphia's cheesesteak is trash. I said it.
Wow.
Absolute trash. So I had to like take my New York spirit
Oh.
and like uplift the city of brotherly love because their sandwiches are so bad.
Have you ever been to Philadelphia?
Yeah, but I locked my doors and went straight on through.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Kind of like on that, oh my God, what is it? National Lampoon's Vacation, where they go into the bad
Yeah,
neighborhood.
that's it. Yeah, that's it.
St. Louis.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Locked my doors and just stepped on the gas.
Yep. So shout out to everybody in Kansas City. I don't have any bad things to say about you. I loved my time there.
Yeah, me
both
too.
KCK and KC Mo.
Yeah.
We learned a lot about Kansas City when we were out
We
there.
did.
They probably make a better sandwich than I do. They probably make better burnt ends.
Maybe.
But again, this is going to be my take. I'm going to rectify this sandwich for you, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I utilized the Harry's limited edition now, super sweet sauce, secret sweet sauce, when I made these burnt ends. Now, again, we did these hot and fast. So 350 for about 2 to 3 hours until it had some beautiful color, okay? We then wrapped up that large point, okay? Yeah, look at all of that. That's gorgeous. Okay, once it reached an internal temperature of 200 degrees, we then removed it from the grill and let it rest, probably about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I then took it out. I cut it into cubes.
Ooh.
We put more seasoning on the outside of those cubes, and we put it in this pan. In this pan has the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
But by Trinity, I mean more than three. It's got honey. It's got brown sugar. It's got Caro syrup. It's got Harry's sauce. It's also got some secret brisket sauce that I put in there as well.
I love it.
What?
You're the man.
Holy Trinity means
Holy-
more than three.
More than three.
More than three,
More
right?
than three. I love it.
But these look absolutely amazing. We kept them in the sauce for about an hour, not at 350 because we have some sugar in there, so we don't
Right.
want it to burn.
Right.
So I kept it in there at 250 degrees while you were smoking up them veggies.
I like it. I brought you a slicing knife for your bread as well. All right, Sheriff,
Okay.
coming on over here.
And I'm gonna take these out the juice because I don't want this delicious juice to kind of sog up my sandwich.
Look at how good this looks. So we're ahead and start tossing these bad boys. We're gonna get all this meat cooked, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna finish this stuff. Doesn't that look good so far, guys? Smash that share button. We still are gonna spin that wheel of Rectech.
Yep. We're gonna give something away, Chef John.
So we're still giving something away, guys.
Always.
Always. Ooh, that looks good, my friend. All right, I'm gonna slice your bread and go ahead and get it a little
Oh,
toasty.
God bless you.
Yeah.
And again, you guys can put anything that you want in here, but I like barbecue sauce and sugary things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna put in there. Now,
Now, do you-
traditionally, man, if we were in Texas, man, they would want us to stay away from the sweet stuff and just use salt, pepper, garlic on this bad boy.
Yep.
But we ain't in Texas.
We ain't in Texas.
We at the house. Put some more seasoning on there just to make sure it tastes good. And we're just gonna let this sit because this is what's gonna go on our sandwich, okay?
Ooh.
Good God.
Daniel, we got any good questions out there from YouTube? Thank all you guys from YouTube for watching.
Yeah, shout out
We
YouTube.
appreciate you guys.
Oh, Daniel. That's a weak
They're also
answer.
asking when Sharp's going to get behind in front of the camera and show you guys.
Well,
Well-
as soon as Sherp doesn't stops burning stuff, he can get behind the camera. But
And you know, he has a face for radio.
he does
really doesn't
have
have
a
a face
face
for
for
television.
radio.
Right, face for radio.
Poor Sherp on that face.
He's got to get a haircut. You know, he's got to get. You know, he's got to learn a
not
joke.
camera ready. Yeah, he's not
you know.
camera ready right now.
Oh, speaking of jokes.
Yes.
You know how I know that carrots are good for your eyesight?
How?
Have you ever seen a rabbit with with glasses on? Sunglasses, stupid idiot. With glasses on,
No, I have not.
right? That's how you know it.
Hey,
and I even
cheers.
practiced that one earlier
Cheers.
today.
Dad joke of the
I'm
week.
so stupid.
I love it. All right, well, so we're getting ready to finish this
Shout out
stuff
Vince.
up.
Vince won a pair of sunglasses.
I love it, Vince. So I have a little secret over here.
What?
Secret.
What are you talking about, man? Hey,
Chef
don't-
John's got a secret.
Uh-uh.
So I did take the cheese sauce. I took that very seriously. Like, you can't have a Philly cheesesteak without cheese
Come on, man.
sauce.
Put provolone on there.
You know, man, you can't do it. You got to have that cheese
Out of a
sauce.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So this
All
was a little
right.
cheese whiz, right? All I did was put it in, take it out of the jar, because y'all know how cheese whiz comes. Put a little.
Wait, how does cheese whiz come?
In a jar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a can?
Not a can, in a jar.
Okay.
Took it out of the jar, heated it up in this little pot. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of the
Small
Chef Greg's
sauce pot.
4-letter rub, right? And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of the Ben's heifer dust.
You're not burning my bread, are you?
No, go ahead and pull it off though. that's going to be perfect right there. All right, let's go ahead and get this bread off, Jody.
All right, we'll let it go just another second. Just another second.
Okay, just another second.
I like it nice and crispy.
Okay.
You know?
All right, well, what about spinning that wheel? It's your turn this week.
Oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and spin that wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a couple rules when you spin the wheel of
That's
Rectech. You got to spin it to the right.
Yes, sir.
AKA clockwise.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Then you got to spin it hard as hell.
Yep.
AKA with the utmost confidence in yourself.
Mhm.
That's how you should wake up every day.
You should.
You should look yourself in the mirror, call yourself a pretty bitch, and tell everybody that you love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're worthy.
Because you're pretty.
You're worthy.
You're gorgeous when you wake up.
That's right.
It's positive affirmation, Chef John.
It is. That's what I'm saying. You are worthy for all the good things that are happening in your life right now.
Congratulations,
And
you
you got to
did it.
manifest that stuff.
Well, you woke up.
Yeah, you did.
That's what it's all about, is
It is.
waking up.
Waking up, putting one foot in front of the other.
That's right. You
Keep
were
on
blessed.
trucking. Blessed.
Amen.
All
Hey,
right.
the
Get
bread's
to-
burning.
Yeah, get to that wheel.
No, the bread's burning.
I got the bread.
No,
get
you
to the wheel.
don't. You're about to let it burn. Look at this. Look at this. Chef John was about to let the bread burn, everybody. Cheese and crackers. All right, but again, I'm going to go over here now that John has taken the bread off. We've got our lovely studio audience. Shout out everybody for coming. We love them.
Hey.
Oh, wow. That was very convincing. We love that. But here's the Wheel of Rectech, everybody. We like to put it on what we want to give away. We want to give away the most expensive item.
Most expensive item, Jerry.
Why? Because we're not paying for it.
No.
And we love the people.
We love the
But give
people.
me
We're
a
here for
countdown,
the
big guy.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spin it.
All right. Love this video. Share this video. And leave a question in the comment section. We're going to feature your question next week if you're a winner.
That's what I'm
Well,
talking
everybody's
about.
a winner.
There are no losers.
Because they're all...
Well, there are no
winners.
losers. There could be only one winner.
That's right.
All right, this is looking really good.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Slowing
Looks like-
down.
Hopefully it's going to land on that B380, baby. All right, 20-quart icer.
That's good.
That Sherpa, show them what they're going to win next
them
week.
that
There's
20
a
quart
20-quart
right
icer right there.
That's right.
Look at all of the amazing features.
Red, white, and blue. It's got
Those are
the-
25% off right now, thank
Mhm.
goodness.
That's great.
And they're still cheaper than all those other hard cooler companies out there.
All right, Sherper, come on over. I'm going to finish some of these things.
Making a mess.
So this is how they do it in Philly. They take their bread, right?
Is that how they do it in Philly?
I've seen them do it like this when I was up there with the brotherly love thing. All right, coming on over here. Then we're going to take the cheese,
What is it? Look.
right? Are you getting this, Sherpa? And we're just going to go straight down it with that cheese. Ooh, all right, I'm going to do one more too. Ooh, that looks good. Journey, what do you think?
I think today's a great day because it's National Wear Red Day. So shout out everybody wearing
Okay.
red for the National Heart Association.
I love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
National.
My
Hey,
underwear red.
hey, I love you.
No.
I love you,
That's
National Heart
personal-
Association.
personal
yeah.
stuff.
We all got hearts.
Everybody does have a heart.
That's right.
Man, we're kind of all related.
That's right. That's right.
So what you got going on, Chef John?
All right, so I'm just filling up this last one right here.
All right, so you smoked those veggies.
Smoked the peppers and the onions.
You took ribeyes that you bought at the grocery store and you shaved them
I
bad
shaved
boys
them
to make
down
the
with a
Phillies.
sharp knife.
Holy smokes.
And then we're going to just dump this cheese right over the top.
You smoked the cheese.
And then, yeah, smoked the cheese and dumped it right over there. And that's a true,
Chef John Philly cheese.
well,
This
yeah.
is hot
In
shot.
Philadelphia, y'all need to take note. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
Lord.
Take note. Chef John, coming at you. All right, what do you got, Jody?
All right, we've got this burnt-in sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. Well, burnt-in hoagie, because I wanted to be like you and have a big giant bun.
Right. Right.
Chef John's got big buns. So we're going to start with some bread and butter, pickles. I don't care if you don't like pickles. Put your pickle hate in the comment section down below. I don't care. This is my sandwich. I'm putting bread and butter pickles on it.
Sounds delicious to me.
Because I like bread and butter pickles. I don't
Yeah.
care if you don't like bread and butter pickles. I know there's going to be a lot of pickle haters out there.
Are there pickle haters out
Man,
there?
every time I bring a jar of bread and butter pickles to work, y'all roast me because y'all don't like bread and butter
I
pickles.
love bread and butter pickles. I don't roast you. I'm all about the bread and butter.
Like, what are these?
They're delicious. A little
All
tang.
right, got some delicious.
Oh, you got a slaw on there?
Man, you gotta have a little slaw, man.
my
A little base
goodness.
for these things to sit on.
Guys, smash that share button. I know y'all are drooling right now. Getting ready for the big game.
Not this week, but next week.
That's right. We got to do it early enough. Y'all go get the ingredients. Y'all can duplicate.
Well, they got to practice.
Elevate.
Amplify, Chef John, because that's what we're doing
Mm-hmm.
with all these folks this year is amplifying.
the stuff that they're already doing.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, make sure that you go check the website out. That's right, recteq.com.
Up to $500 off.
I'm telling you right now, make sure you scroll to the bottom of any of those pages and put your email address in, sign up to become an insider. That's the only way you're going to know when we're going to be places, what we're doing, new products that are coming out. Definitely worth your time. Also, if you guys ever need to get in touch with us, give us a call, 706-922-0890. We have a bank of people standing by, waiting to answer your call. They use the grills daily. They know what's up. Woo, they know what's up. That looks good, buddy. Let me get this in.
That looks great. That's hot, isn't it?
Chef hands.
Man, you got some man hands. All right, look at that.
That looks
Golly.
really, really good, bro.
Y'all screenshot it.
Yeah, you need to make a TikTok out of that one.
Right? Do a little dance to it.
That's right. And guys, make sure you follow us on all social media. I'm Chef John Pinnell. He is Jody, Barbecue Dad Jody. My bad. Barbecue Dad Jody and Chef Greg Muller. Make sure you give us all a follow. You won't be disappointed. All right.
BBQDADJODY. All right, here you go, big guy. This one's gonna be yours.
Okay.
I think this is it. I think this is great.
Oh, snap.
Now, all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win that RecTech Icer Cooler that we got for 25% off right now, rectech.com, smash the share button.
Yes, you got to do
Love
that.
this video.
Yep.
And you got to ask a question in the comment section, and we might feature that question next week.
That's right.
Our buddy Vince was wondering what the best darn meatball recipe was. Where did we send him?
RecTech.com.
All right.
The recipe section.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Cheers.
I've been waiting for this all day.
Mmm. Oh, wow. That is delicious. A little tangy from the pickle and the slaw. The burnt end is juicy, delicious, fatty, barbecuey. It's absolutely perfect. Mmm. Yeah, good. All right, let's try mine.
It's going to be tough to beat out, big guy.
Let's try mine.
Woo!
Take that little piece
Woo!
right there.
Sorry. I just can't help myself. That's my taste buds saying that.
I love it. All right, big guy. Just a little bit of that.
Woo. Oh, man. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a Philly cheesesteak connoisseur, though, Chef John.
Okay.
I didn't know
Tell
if you
me
knew that about me.
That's a home run to me. Philadelphia could learn something from old Chef John. I'm just saying. I didn't think that cheese whiz was going to be good, but it hits hard.
Man.
I slice the steak perfectly. It's nice and tender. Peppers and onions have that nice smoky flavor that goes all the way through
The cheese,
it.
like, brings it home, baby.
Yeah. So good. We probably should put a little mushrooms in here and I'll bet a 10 out of 10. Oh, Lord. I'm getting stuff on my apron.
There you go. There you go.
That's how you do it. It's good.
Shout out the American Heart Association.
No. We love you. Appreciate you.
Thank you for education.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't been to the doctor in 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, make yourself a doctor's appointment.
Please, for the love of everything good and holy in the world,
Go to the doctor.
go get your heart
Just get
checked.
a little checkup.
Get your heart checked out.
Just get a little checkup.
Yeah.
Go to the dentist, too. Dentist will help you find out other problems. Dermatologist, go to the dermatologist. Shout out to all the dermatologists out there.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Man, how would you like a job? Did you go in there and you're like, all right, let's see it. And they got to drop everything. You got to look all over.
I wouldn't like that job.
You wouldn't like it?
No, because people like you would be coming in and I have to look at people like you dropping their stuff, being like, I'd be like, no, first day. I'm
True
done.
story. All right, I know this show is gone over, but I really need to talk about this. True story. The first time I ever went to the dermatologist, the nurse assistant that was working was a girl that I had a crush on.
Oh, boy.
Didn't know she worked at the dermatologist. Maybe I should have found out a little bit more about her.
Probably.
But she literally worked at the dermatologist that I had to go to. And I had to take all my clothes off. She had to check me out. Well, the doctor did first. Then I was like, hey, you want to see this one on his back? He was like, bend over, sir.
Oh, Lord.
True story. Shout out Eva.
Eva.
She's married with kids now.
Sweet.
But shout out.
Lord, Eva, poor thing. I'm
Poor-
so
poor-
sorry.
Poor thing.
I am so
Poor
sorry.
thing.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We
Yeah.
love you. Definitely head on over to the website, sign up to become an insider, check out all of those sales and specials. But from everybody here at the worldwide headquarters for RecTech, God bless you.
God bless the United States of America.
And we'll see you
At
at
the
the
Rec
Rec Tech.